Welcome to the GCSE PE course information. I'm going to go through a range of different kind of key information for you to consider before making your choice as to whether you think it's the right thing or not for you. So why choose GCSE PE? Some key themes would obviously be that you enjoy competitive sport. I would say a rule of three is important, and what we mean by competitive is that you're able to perform a range of skills and also be able to perform in a game or a match. If you enjoy learning about how your body works, so the physiological side of how your body works, also thinking about sports psychology, what impacts your sporting performance, things like over arousal before a performance in a cup final. Why does that happen? What kind of impact would that have? And also, if you enjoy setting yourself challenges and targets and working to overcome them. So course content, we are on Edexcel, so the following things will be examined. So the first thing to consider is that paper one, okay, is an hour and a half exam. It's a total of 80 marks and it's worth 36% of your course. So it is the most important section. It is the most heavily weighted section of the course. It covers anatomy and physiology. So in that you'll talk about the heart, you'll talk about muscles, you'll talk about bone, you'll talk about your respiratory system. Then you'll do movement analysis, which is about levers, planes and axis, and then physical training, which is all around what types of training should you do to make progress, what are the components of fitness, what fitness tests are there, and how do you set smart targets for yourself. Throughout every exam paper is a theme of use of data. Paper two is around health and performance. So what is being healthy, fit, and what impacts your well-being. Sports psychology, and social cultural influences. So why do we do the sports that we do? How do we kind of get stereotyped into those sports that we potentially do? And learning about how that kind of has maybe evolved over time as well. And again, you will see that there is the use of data. So this exam is an hour and 30 minutes, it's 60 marks, and it's worth only 24%. So in comparison to the other paper, it is weighted less than what the other paper is. Third section, okay, is component three, which is your practical performance. So you'll be assessed in three different sports, one team, one individual, and one from either. So you'll see that this is worth 30% of your GCSE, which means that it is the second most important component, and why we strongly advise that you must be playing a sport outside of school, at least one, and be experienced in being able to play three, because otherwise it's going to have a real negative impact on your sports. We do provide opportunities to do sports that you potentially haven't done before, rock climbing, trampolining. We do provide sports in school, so we will go through badminton, netball, handball, football, rugby. We will provide the opportunities to do that, including athletics, but we strongly advise that you have one sport at least that you are playing outside of school. And lastly, component four. So component four is only worth 10% of your GCSE. However, can certainly be a swaying kind of percentage between grade boundaries. And essentially it's your personal exercise program. So we'll do a battery of fitness tests. We'll do some analysis of your fitness, of your performances, and then you will create your own 6-week training program. And you'll carry out that 6-week training program in the new fitness suite, and then you will get to assess how well you've done. Did it make any impact on your performance? What would this course kind of lead you into? There is an absolute wealth of sports that you can kind of pursue after doing GCSE PE. I've put some of them on there for you: physiotherapist, PE teacher, sports coaching, sports journalism, sports science, nutritionist. There's lots of different things that you can do, but equally leading yourself on to doing A-level PE if you're wishing to go to college and do a BTEC, and then following on to a degree level as well. Just to kind of summarise, GCSE PE would suit you if you play competitive sport outside of school. Like I said, you will be assessed in 3 sports, 2 team, 1 individual, or 2 individual, 1 team. Enjoy science and learning about anatomy and physiology, and enjoy learning about a variety of different sports and how the mind works and how the body works when you're learning those different sports. I would say it's important to remember that this is a theory-based subject predominantly, so please do not anticipate that you'll be in the classroom for out doing practical for a large period of time. A lot of this work will be classroom-based. There are obviously opportunities to be outside when we're doing the 6-week training program. When we're doing specific fitness tests and components of fitness, you will learn about these practically, but a large chunk of this course is theory-based. So please do not kind of fall into that trap of a common misconception. If you've got any questions, please contact me on my email, as you can see on the screen now. Equally, come and speak to me before making those decisions. And we obviously hope that you would think that this is the right course for you, and then you will obviously get to study all of the things that I've discussed today. But like I said, any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.